here, I'm thinking of a game that starts with a Q. That's right, Quinopoly. Anyway, back to this. I hope you're ready, because there is literally nothing writing on this. This is round 1. You'll get 2 prompts on your device. Just answer them however you want. Your responses, or quips, will be pitted against someone else's, and everyone will vote on their favorite. You get points based on the percentage of people who like your answer, and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent. Go! Time's running out. Use a safety quip. All right, let's have a look. The first prompt is a job you'd be surprised requires a urine test. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite. Next on the list, the real reason the giant at the top of the beanstalk was trying to kill Jack. Vote away. Next up, a rejected song from the musical Oklahoma. It's voting time. Your next prompt is the last thing a center wants to hear. Get to voting. Next one, how the view will finally end. And vote. Round one's done. Let's see who's in the lead. Now round two, where all points and bonuses are doubled. Oh, the drama. Clock's running out. Think fast or use a safety quip. Time to share. Up first, the sound a black hole makes. Okay, pick your favorite quip now. Next prompt. What a good Christian yells right after he's been shot in the foot. Time to vote. Next in the hopper, a weird thing for Peyton Manning to endorse. Put in your votes. Next in line, a line you'd see on the Wolfman's online dating profile. Vote now. Okay, next one. Elvis's last words, probably. Okay, vote. Round two is over. Let's see who came out on top. That's right, it's round 3, the last lash. Look alive because you're all getting the same prompt this time. Make up a phrase that goes with this acronym. And here's what you did. It's round 3, so you've got 3 medals to award: a gold, a silver, and a bronze. Make your picks. All right, let's see where those medals went. Bronze. Bring out the silver. And the gold. Great. Let me just turn those medals into points for you. We're done. Let's see the final scores. I'm Schmitty, and I don't know about you, but I feel like a game of Quiplash. Oh, this is going to be one for the books. I can feel it. Time for round 1. You score based on the percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winners' bonuses at stake. Go! safety quip button if you can't think of something. Let's see those quips. First up, the name of an exhibit you'd be surprised to see at an art museum. Okay, everybody pick your favorite. Moving on, why you're not allowed back at Jurassic Park. Vote on your devices. Coming up next, what the fine print on every love coupon says. Ready, set, vote! And next, what a drunk traffic reporter would say. Put in your votes. Up next, you know you have a shady landlord when blank. And vote. That's the end of round one. Let's take a look at the scores. Round two time, and look sharp because I'm doubling all the point values. Use a safety quip if you can't think of anything. All right, let's get to it. Number 1 on the list, a rejected title for Hitler's book Mein Kampf. Okay, select your favorite quip. Next on deck, the devil's biggest complaint about hell. Vote away. Next, the saddest thing to say with a voice full of helium. Vote now. And next is proposed new Olive Garden slogan. When you're here, you're blank. Okay, vote. And next, an alternate name for meatloaf. Time to vote. Round 2 is no more. Let's see the damage. This is round 3, the last lash. Everyone's taking aim at the same prompt this time. Come up with the phrase this acronym stands for. We're ready to look. Time to give out those medals. Okay, let's bring out those medals. Bronze first, silver, and finally gold. Okay, let's change those medals into points. That's it. Let's take a look at the final scores.
Wake up! Wake up! Welcome to Trivia Night, my way of testing society's refuse to make sure only the worthy survive. But it's also just stupid fun. You'll love it or my name isn't... Whoops! Almost broke the first rule of nameless serial killers there. I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini-games. If you do badly in the minigame, I'll kill you. But don't worry, ghosts can still win the game. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round where the living and dead compete to see who can escape first. And you can always be in the audience, it's just as deadly. But enough of me talking, let's play! First question. Oh hey, so heads up, this could be useful information for you in the future. According to the US flag code, how should you display the stars and stripes to call for help? Use your device to answer the question. And the correct answer is... who got it right? The rest of you, let's go someplace fun. Welcome to the killing floor. We're going to play chalices. I've given all the safe players a bit of poison to use. Pick a chalice to put your poison in. Now it's your turn to play. Pick a chalice to drink from. These chalices are all pretty sweet. Hope it tasted good. Now let's see what everyone drank. Hey, at least now you know what poison tastes like. So, I just killed you and you're totally a ghost now. But keep playing and I promise you can still win. Never underestimate a ghost, son. And now, the scoreboard. Wait, that's supposed to be a scare board. Dang it. I messed up the joke. Just forget it. It's a scoreboard, okay? It's a scoreboard. And before I forget, let's check in with that audience. And the audience is doing okay-ish. Let's try another one. Where does the Muffin Man live? Use your device to answer the question. That means you weirdos in the audience, too. Time's running out. Who said this one? The rest of you, let's play a game. Welcome back to the killing floor. Please take off your shoes. It's time to express yourself. Every little line will be scrutinized. Fashionable. Draw this thing the best you can and press send when you're finished. Almost out of time. It's not like you can salvage this. Just hit send. No drawing? That's not acceptable. Only you left, huh? Well, get out of here, you knucklehead. Ah, the scoreboard returns. This thing practically pays for itself. Alright, next question. What Garfield character is the world's cutest kitten? And the correct answer is this. Everyone is wrong. You're in for a treat. It's time for a memory game. Memorize the pattern. Alright, let's put these away. I have to stretch this segment a bit. Speaking of stretching, have you guys tried that half-moon pose? My yoga instructor made us do it last class, and I gotta say, I think it's nearly impossible. We just weren't meant to bend like that. But I digress. From left to right, what was the order of the colors? And the one with the worst memory will feel my wrath. But you'll probably just forget that fact too. This was the pattern, you silly gooses. How much of it did you remember? It looks like you forgot what was at stake. Oh, just one remains? Well, I'm not done partying out here, so let's hold off on the endgame for just a little bit. Okay, Sugarbeet? If you can somehow survive these next 2 questions, I'll give you a chance to escape during the final round. Here's another one. How many incendiary felines are in a standard deck of the card game Exploding Kittens? Time's running out. Who picked this one? Only a ghost got it wrong. Too easy. How about this? If you can't tell, I like to read up on house safety. Which of the following household items contains the most radiation, according to the World Nuclear Organization? Time's running out. Who said this? Lame. Congrats on making it here alive. Now let's see if you can escape with your body. I'm going to give you a category. Democrats. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Decisions. Let's see the right answers. You move forward 1 space for every correct answer. You're getting real close to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. A bunch of smart people, huh? Here's another one. Countries containing the Alps. To life. It's the only way. Beware of the darkness. The Daily Show alumni. Escape before the others catch you. Romance language. I'm impressed. Another life swap. Instruction in the Cha-Cha slide. So much blood! Classified as bears. Harvard grads. So much blood! Las Vegas casinos. Life swap. It's lights out for you. Boy Scout ranks. Sure, it feels good to be wanted. You hear that, Dad? Somebody likes me. Whoops, I keep forgetting. He's been dead for years now. Okay now, first question. About how fast is a knot? And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? The rest of you, come with me. Welcome to the killing floor. Fight! 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 You can attack someone else. You can defend yourself. Or you could grab some money. And if no one gets hurt, I will still punish someone. I hope you all like violence as much as I do, although that is pretty much impossible. You defended yourself even though no one attacked you? All cowards must be punished. You can check out the full explanation of the tiebreaker rules over on my website. Unless it's been hacked again. God, it really makes you feel so helpless when that happens. But what are you gonna do? There are just bad people in this world. Here's how everyone's doing so far. It's real early though, so don't freak out. And how's the audience doing? Nice score, audience. FYI, that was sarcasm. Let's try another one. I'm asking this question for, a friend. How many ounces of liquid can the average human bladder hold? And the correct answer is... this one. One of you is still alive. I want to show you something. Well, howdy there! Welcome back to the killing floor. Look at this mess. I'm going to need everyone's help. This piece of art has blood all over it. Memorize the pattern of blood. Okay, you've had long enough. I gotta say, this is a really fun dynamic. I'm really enjoying our back and forth so far. We have a great chemistry. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're not as tight as the gals on The View, no way. Don't be crazy. But we do have a similar dynamic to the gals on The Talk. I'm obviously the Sharon Osbourne of the group. Okay, moving on. Reproduce the pattern on your device by tapping on all the spaces that were red. Then press submit when you're done. If anyone does better than you, I will be testy. TikTok, finish up already! Here's that art again, and here's what you did. Let's see if anyone did better. I knew someone would rise to the challenge. killed by other players is probably the creepiest thing that can happen in this game if you think about it. Here's the scoreboard again. I feel like you're getting the basic pattern of the game now. Next question. Bill Watterson is a genius. Calvin peeing on a Ford is one of my favorite pieces of art of all time. But this is about his lesser-known work. Which of the following is not one of Calvin's imaginary alter egos in the comic strip Calvin and Hobbes? Ready now! Who picked this? Everyone is wrong. I have a surprise for you. I'm going to ask you a question. Answer very carefully. What's the cleverest Halloween costume? Type an answer on your device and press send when you're finished. Now everyone gets to vote. Pick which of these answers you hate the most. Whoever wrote the answer with the most votes dies. Don't be shy. Pick an answer for punishment. Voting is not just a right, it's a... The votes are in. Don't worry, this work is just ahead of its time. And then there was one. I'm still hosing down the final room, so you'll just have to keep your shirt on. But for now, how about this? If you can survive the next 2 questions, I think the final round should finally be ready to go. It's worth the wait. Trust me. I've got more questions for you. I'm a man who speaks many tongues, and pulls them out. What is the most spoken language in the world? And the correct answer is... this one. Only a ghost got it wrong. Too easy. Let's try this again. Hey, who wants to relive some childhood literary trauma? What is the final fate of the Velveteen Rabbit? Who picked this? Very good. It wasn't easy making it here alive, and it won't be easy to escape with your body. Here's your first category. countries that have a president. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Anytime today, kiddo. Let's see the right answers. A space for every right answer. Triple Crown winners. Wu-Tang Clan members. Can you stay out of the shadows? Left-handed NBA players. Here comes the next question. Voiced by Frank Oz. Up. New York City neighborhoods. You're almost free. I believe in you! Too slow! So sad. 12 apostles of Jesus.
I'm just saying that why don't we point all our satellites at the Pacific Northwest and we'll settle this once and for all.
You want to use all of our satellite resources on finding Bigfoot?
Yeah.
That is the worst idea I've ever heard. We should be looking for Chupacabra.
What?
They pose a way bigger threat.
Don't you care about Bigfoot?
Don't you care about goats?
All right.
Here I go, mopping the floors. Pardon me, fellas.
I'm pretty sure that janitor's a spy.
3, 2, 1.
No, I think it's just...
Hello, we've been watching you. Wait, that sounded weird. We've been watching you and now we're sharing your secrets with the public. Not much better. Oh well. We made a game out of all this info and we call it... Espionage! Let's go! First up,
All right.
I'm going to search for... What percentage of people have actually eaten holiday fruitcakes? Try to guess the correct percentage as close as you can. The closer your guess is to the correct... Okay, we have a guess. 84%. Okay, everyone else. Time to guess if the actual percentage is higher or lower.
I hear you.
Hurry up. Everyone is saying lower. Okay, right answer is... 39%! You weren't within 30%, so no points for you. Who said lower? Here's some points. Okay, who's up next? Ooh, I remember seeing good surveillance for this yesterday. What percentage of people have physically touched millionaires? 12%. All right, what do you think?
I hear you.
Hurry up. People are saying lower. Okay, let's see the right answer. 51%! It makes me think how few people have emotionally touched millionaires. Poor millionaires. Let's see who got it right. Nice job. I've got some points for you. Who's next? Oh, here's one we've been especially interested in. Don't ask why. What percentage of people have functioning VCRs in their homes? %. Everyone pick higher or lower.
I hear you.
All right.
The vote is lower. And Surveil says 42%. Ooh, just a few percentage points off. Well done. Is this thing broken? No, you were all just wrong. Next up. All right, buckle in. I've got one for you. What percentage of women have more pairs of dress shoes than close friends? 87%. Okay, higher or lower?
I hear you.
Running out of time.
All right.
One of you thinks it's higher. And the correct answer is 38%. Of course, for some women, closet space could be a limiting factor. Who got it right? Nice job. I've got some points for you. Who's next?
I hear you.
All right, Surveillance Pro, what do you have for this? What percentage of people have photobombed total strangers? %. What do y'all think? Higher or lower?
All right.
Everyone thinks it's higher. And Surveil says 53%. When did this become a thing? Did people ever photobomb Polaroids? So, you all got it wrong. Boo. Let's see where things stand after round one.
All right.
I hear you.
Time for round two. Who's up first? Let's see, what would be good? How about this? What percentage of U.S. citizens put their right hands over their hearts during the national anthem? We have an answer, 61%. In round two, you can double down if you think the guess is off by 15% or more. Just pick much higher or much lower. If you're right, you'll earn double the money. If not, you'll still have our respects, I guess.
I hear you.
Just one person says lower. Now let's get to the right answer. 77%! That is a high number. We kind of suspect people know they're being watched by drones. Let's see who got it right. Ooh, points for you! And what have we here? Great answer. Double points for guessing much higher. Okay, who's up next? Ooh, the president asked us to look this up yesterday. What percentage of people keep to-do lists that they refer to every single day, including weekends? %. Everyone else, higher or lower?
All right.
I hear you.
Just one of you is saying higher. And the correct answer is 16%. Well, here's a to-do item. Be more spontaneous. Who got it right? Well done. You get points. And what have we here? Ugh, I'm sorry. Double downs only count if the answer is off by 15% or more. Next up. All right, I have a good one. What percentage of diners are unable to remember restaurant specials immediately after servers recite them? %. Okay, higher or lower?
All right.
Running out of time. People are saying lower. Okay, let's see the right answer. 51%! You weren't within 30%, so no points for you. Let's see who got it right. Smart guess. Here's your points. Who's next? I don't know. How about... What percentage of men have their hair cut at establishments that display barber's poles? %. Everyone else, higher or lower? Time's running out. Higher or lower? Most people said lower. Now let's get to the right answer. 24%! Only 24%. Clearly Supercuts doesn't have barber poles. Who got it right? Here's some points. Okay, who's up next?
I hear you.
What should I search for in the old Surveillance Pro next? Ooh, I know. What percentage of people have entered and finished full 26.2-mile marathons? %. What do y'all think? Higher or lower?
All right.
Looks like an even split. Okay, right answer is 2%. Yeah, forget that. I can't finish watching a round of golf on TV. Let's see who got it right. Well done. You get points. Uh-oh, final round time. By mining social media, we found the most popular answers to this question. Which James Bond actor do people prefer? Now let's see the answers. But only the top 3 answers will get you points. Good luck! Don't forget to use all 3 of your picks. Okay, let's see what you picked. And what are the most popular answers? Let's see who's the head honcho.
All right.
I hear you.
Congratulations! As a bonus prize, I'll tell you which presidents were really robots.
Welcome to Fakin' It. I'm Cookie, and I'm going to ask you more weird questions than a Tinder date, or for that matter, a Grindr date. Couple quick words before we jump into the game. And yes, it's skippable if you're one of those people. During each round of play, each of you is going to be sent a task to your device. Like, raise your hand if you've ever farted. But one of you will get nothing, and that person is the faker. Everyone wants to figure out who the faker is, and the faker just wants to blend in. When you hear the go sound, you either raise your hand or not, depending on whether you've ever farted before, which you have. And the faker just has to fake it. After that, everyone votes on their device who they think the faker is. If everyone picks the correct person, the faker is caught. But here's the most important part. Fakers, if you're caught in a lie, if you raise your hand when you really should have kept it down, lie, cheat, deny, come up with whatever story you have to throw other players off the scent. Be the faker. Some of the tasks will involve raising your hand, or pointing, or maybe making a weird face. But there will always be a faker, and you'll have 3 chances to catch him. Oh, one more quick suggestion before we get going. It's important to be able to see each other, so if possible, consider sitting in a semicircle or like small lines facing each other. Whatever works best while still feeling comfortable. Let's start with Hands of Truth. It's an easy one, just like we saw a minute ago. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. The task was, raise your hand if you've spit in someone else's food. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. You can change your vote if you change your mind, by the way. Everybody voted for... Well, at least you were all wrong together. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending your second Hands of Truth task to your devices now. And the task was, raise your hand if you've ever lied about who you voted for. Vote for the faker now. You couldn't quite figure out who the faker was. One last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third Hands of Truth task now. The task was, raise your hand if you currently have a bra in your house. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. And everyone voted for... Ah, yes, you caught the faker. At the last possible moment. It's category picking time. Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do. It's going to be... number pressure. Everyone's going to get a task that involves holding up a number of fingers, probably from 1 to 10. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. This was the task. Hold up as many fingers as times you've been pulled over for speeding. Alright, vote for who you think the faker is. Talking is allowed and encouraged. It'll help you find that faker. And the votes were for... you found the faker. Alright, what category do we want to do next? Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. Well, we can't wait forever, so I'll just pick something. Number pressure. Everyone's going to get a task that involves holding up a number of fingers, probably from 1 to 10. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task, hold up as many fingers as teams you think there are in the NFC West. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. Voting together is encouraged, but don't forget, you get points for voting for the faker no matter what. Everyone suspects. Yep, you found the faker. Okay, time to pick the next category. Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. Face value. Everyone's going to get a task that involves making some kind of facial expression. Maybe a weird one. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, make your relaxing on the beach face. Alright, vote for who you think the faker is. All the votes went to... That is indeed the faker. And what will our next task category be? Use your device to choose which type of... Face value. Everyone's going to get a task that involves making some kind of facial expression. Maybe a weird one. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. The task was, make the face you'd have if you have to secretly pee really bad. Vote for the faker now. You couldn't agree, you couldn't find the faker. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending out your second face value task to your devices now. And the task was, make the face you'd have if you saw how hot dogs are made. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. Not enough teamwork to find the faker. This is your last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third face value task now. his was the task. Make the face you'd have if you were covered in puppies. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. The faker has been found. Better late than never. Okay, it's time for the last round. Text you up. I've sent 3 questions to each of your devices. Type in your answers for all 3 and then hit send. Now the faker has 3 questions to answer too. They just have slightly different questions than everyone else. So good luck, faker. Let's see everyone's answers to the first text task. A poster you had in your room as a kid. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. That faker is still on the loose. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Let's see your second batch of answers. A fruit. Vote for the faker now. Everyone voted for. You all caught the faker.